Hello, my name is Lee Miller, and I'm sorry I can't be there with you today in person, but I'm very pleased to be able to be there virtually. I'm here to talk a little bit about how I set up my online course to include academic community engagement. I teach several courses with academic community engagement components, but the one I'm here to talk about is my online seminar in social inequality. It's a graduate level course, and so it's capped at 15 students. And in the course, the students explore the main theories of social inequality and social stratification. They are presented with and discuss empirical evidence for stratification, mainly in the U.S. society, but also in comparatively across countries. And they are asked to address a form of social inequality in their own community. So the main project during the entire semester is as they are working with and familiarizing themselves with the main theories of social inequality and social stratification, they are to look around their own communities. And whether it's in their families or in their groups of friends or social groups, or in their workplace or other organizations that they're affiliated with, or perhaps in the community at large, to identify a form of social inequality that's important to them, to research it, and then to give a PowerPoint presentation to a group in the community that is affected by this form of social inequality. So the learning objective is to identify, research, and address a form of social inequality in their local communities. To do that, they do a variety of things. They begin with identifying a topic of interest to them and of importance to their local community, and then do some initial research on that in order to refine a specific research question. With that research question, then they are able to begin building their presentation. And to do that, they need to go back to the literature, find out what has been written about that form of social inequality, and then they need to do some investigation in their own community to find out what kind of data they can use to explore the degree of this form of social inequality and its impacts in their community. And then they're encouraged to perhaps come up with several possible solutions, changes in policy or other forms of intervention that might help alleviate this form of social inequality in their community. At each stage of this, the students in the online class are building a wiki page and giving each other feedback on their research question, on their literature review, on their full PowerPoint presentation with the verbal presentation component as well. So all through this, they're building community among themselves in the online format, critiquing, making suggestions, helping each other along the way, so that then when they actually do pull people together to form an audience and make their presentations, then they feel more secure. They've already gotten feedback from a number of people, including myself, but a number of classmates as well. And they report, at least in their written reflections at the end of the semester, about the process and about what they've learned about social inequality in their communities. They report that while some of them are a little anxious about giving the presentation, they find it very rewarding and they feel more connected to their classmates in the online course, as well as more connected with their own communities, because they've been able to connect what they're doing online through the master's program to actually their real life and surrounding community, and that gives them something that a lot of online teaching, I think, sometimes it fails to do, and that is, rather than being isolated and sitting in front of your computer and virtually talking or communicating with people far away in an online format, that they're really making use of their online program in their local community, and they're talking about it, they're telling people about it. And some say that that is particularly rewarding because most people around them didn't really understand what they were learning, what they were doing in the master's program. The students seem to find that it's very rewarding. They seem to get more out of the content in the course, and I hope that other people will also begin to incorporate academic community engagement in their online courses. Thank you.